Hey guys, welcome to the FM podcast with Fredy.
And Nicole. So, a lot has happened this week.
Yeah, a lot.
One thing that I saw is Mr. Ye is rising back with his Yeezy collection after his first launch after Adidas has dropped him. So, he's coming out with, it's called the Yeezy Pods. He came out with the pods and the slides. And there was like a little animation on Instagram or Twitter, whatever. And the pods are like a boot sock. So it's funny because like they're kind of like in a pod, literally like folded down. And the animation, I have to show you, like opens up and it's like a long
It's a boot sock, yeah. You told me.
There's no like padding or anything, like no tie, so it looks like a long sock. And it's like $200.
Yeah, well, you know how his brand and stuff. He's just like, even the Yeezys, they look kind of like funky. They're like a little different shoes, but they're always like, they're expensive.
I think some of the Yeezys are like, what is that? Like, I'm not with the whole, I know some of the boys like them. The sandal thing with the holes. I don't know what.
No, I don't think I've seen that one in particular, but people buy stuff just because it has a name on it, or because they're the brand Yeezy. Just like same thing with with
Apple or something, any type of brand.
And designer clothes.
Even so he's coming out with a new slide too, and it's like the same animation where it's folded and then like it's like walking, but like by itself.
Mm-hmm.
But the slide looks like it's so like thin, like a hotel slipper. So I'm like,
yeah, it's like
the other ones looked mad comfy.
Yeah,
so this is just like
it's like a slipper, I guess.
Yeah, so I want to see them like when they come out in person, see what they look like.
Still too expensive for that.
Yeah, I mean, even I think with the Adidas too, like if you got it for retail, I think they were like $90 or something. So yeah, that's definitely more money.
It's a steep price.
Yeah, so I mean everyone's gonna buy it though.
Yeah, because that's his name.
It's Ye.
Yeah. He's gonna release his album and then everyone's gonna buy it.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that one song that he remixed.
But it kind of sucks though if there was like a leak or something, with him starting to sing in it or rap, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it was kind of trash.
Yeah, no, like only the hook sounds good. Yeah, like him singing is like, it's just weird.
What did he say?
He says, I forgot. What
Bleep this out.
He says like a few words where it's like, and it's like.
Yeah, bleep that out.
It's just I will.
Disgusting.
It's just like disgusting. Like I thought, what's his name? The other guy that's on the feature was good, but
his feature. It's with Ty Dolla $ign the whole album.
Yeah. So I think Ty Dolla $ign did a good job.
He's the everybody.
Yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah, I know.
His name Charles something, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm saying his part where he's just like rapping or singing.
Oh yeah,
I think
it's good.
Yeah, but I think Kanye West part is like.
I need to hear the whole song in the album.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure when it comes out, but when it comes out, we'll definitely give it a listen.
It says, I think, just album coming. I don't even think there's a date on it because you know him.
Sometime this year, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, also was huge in the news is Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard is released 2 years early out of prison. Yep, she was charged for her mother's murder. Her boyfriend did the murder, but she planned it out.
And
so
she kind of enticed him to do it.
Yeah, she got 10 years. She served 8. I think she was locked up in 2015, I believe. And her boyfriend Nicholas is life in prison. Which go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, cause didn't she bring up the whole murder thing? Like, isn't? But at the same time, if the boyfriend is willing to murder someone, maybe he would have done it anyways and down the line. I don't know.
He did have some. He's autistic. I
don't know. Multi-personality disorder too, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Or bipolar.
I don't know what, on what part of the spectrum he's on, but obviously, depending on his situation, kind of. I could say kind of manipulate him or say something.
So like I was thinking about him like, first of all, I don't think killing is. Like, he shouldn't even have done that, but like, kind of when you think about it, she kind of like, she's a reason why he did it. So like,
I mean, even the whole situation was heartbreaking on both ends because it's what she went through is abuse and child abuse.
And her mother would,
And even she was saying she regrets it all, but she just had to get away, and that was the only thing to do was to kill her. You know, Gypsy has said she should be serving time like I am, you know, for child abuse and doing all those horrible things to her. But unfortunately, she's passed away and everything. So Gypsy did her time, and now she's free. And everyone, as a whole, I think everyone is happy for her. It's kind of like a situation, say, I know this is different, but like say you're kind of kidnapped, right? And you want to break free. If you kill your, kidnapper,
yeah.
Is it like that much of a difference? You know, because she was being abused and whatnot. But I don't know. It's a difficult situation. But also, Dee Dee, her mom, turns out now more people are coming out with, her documentary and her book is coming out, which she's actually saying these things.
Yeah.
But Dee Dee's family, her brothers and sisters, have said that Dee Dee's mother, so Gypsy's grandmother, did the same thing to Dee Dee. So it kind of runs in the family, I guess, with the like Munchausen syndrome. That's what it's called, is you kind of, with all these issues and stuff and playing to it, saying, oh, there's everything wrong with, when there's nothing wrong.
It's just an inhumane thing to do to, like,
it's a disease.
Put your daughter through that.
Yeah, it's just a disease thinking, controlled her life. And I didn't even realize, like...
But if it's like a sickness and a disorder, then more people than her just have it. So more people more people go through that besides her.
Yeah, say like your mom, right? Like you have a little cough, right? Your mom would be like, "Oh my God, Fredy has, I don't even know, like a horrible
pneumonia or something. Yeah.
Pneumonia. Oh my God, he can't go out and play with his friends. He needs to be locked up in his room. You can't go anywhere. You have to take all this medication, all these pills, like all the stuff that." She got multiple surgeries, she's on multiple medications that she had no issues. So it was, in effect, harming her, making her more sick.
I know that. I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, because it's a disorder. And a lot of people have disorders or diseases or sicknesses. So what I'm saying is a lot of kids or children go through this where it's, like, maybe not to that extent, but, like, go to at least, like, take pills and stuff.
I don't know how many people are affected.
If it's a disorder, then you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. I can look it up how many people it affects per year. I don't think it's a massive thing unless it's like just not talked about. But
it's like a crazy thing to even think about, because like it wouldn't just be her, it'd just be like thousands of kids at least, you know what I mean? There's a lot of humans. It doesn't even
have to be with kids. It could be with
like dogs and stuff, maybe,
or just anyone that kind of has issues. About 1% of the population, so it's very, very.
No, but 1% is
tiny.
Like, no,
it's not really
still a lot.
Existent.
No, 1% of like 7 billion people or whatever is still a lot.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
The whole world. 1%.
And that's the people they count. All right, but one thing I saw that was kind of cute that my sister told me about is I noticed her Instagram, she posted like her kissing somebody like the moment she was released.
But that's her husband.
I know, and I was like, husband. I was like, how did she get married? And supposedly she told me the whole story of like someone who saw a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Like mailed her, and then they met up and they got engaged in jail, which I thought was crazy. I was like, what the heck?
I was kind of talking with you about Subliminal Situation last week, 2 weeks ago, how women are infatuated with serial killers. They send them notes and stuff.
Yeah.
She's not a serial killer, but I'm saying like a situation where people see something on TV and get infatuated with it. So he wanted to save her, or was he saw something in her, so he mailed her. They turned into a marriage.
That's
crazy. You were like, that happens? I said, yeah. These women get infatuated with serial killers. She's like, oh my God, he's so hot.
No, but she's not a serial killer. It's different.
But I'm saying people will watch like a crime and then see who, like, do you remember, this is like a long time ago, but the hot like criminal, whatever his name was?
Who?
The guy with the mugshot. Everyone was freaking out about it, and he got out of prison and got like a modeling position.
No, I don't.
People hired him.
But that sounds crazy that he even had the opportunity after
whatever he did.
I don't know what he did, but it's something horrendous, and that's horrible.
I know. People talk about disgusting human beings. That is no longer walking the earth, but one half is. Ghislaine, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, Jeffrey Epstein.
His client list
is about to get leaked.
Yes. And there's some big names that we already knew were on it, but the whole big thing is, did he kill himself? I don't think he did.
Yeah, I know this whole like conspiracy theory that there are people that are trying to protect, like the higher end people, the higher echelon of people that are like that are kind of like ruling over the world or in charge of the world. Maybe they're like named people, like we know, like Bill Clinton, etc., or maybe people that is unnamed that we not
Yeah.
that the population don't know, and maybe they went to this island and stuff, and they when you want to shut someone up, the best thing you can do is
Axe them.
yeah, ask them. That's the easiest. That's like, and if you're a higher power, you can do like who can stop
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
If you're in charge, do anything.
Anything. But I think even to be honest, if the whole thing is like who's more disgusting is Ghislaine, since she's still walking free. You know what I mean? Not walking free.
Yeah, and I think that like the whole situation with him is just like horrible. Like how
I was telling you about. We're not gonna get into detail because it's graphic and stuff. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying it's how the world works, but it's how the world works.
but it's just horrible that that shouldn't happen. Like men should take care of women and stuff. And the fact that this man did all these things to these young women and these women in general is like horrible. And
it's still even like the whole like trafficking situation. It's still
a current issue.
Yeah,
it's
a big thing.
That happens.
And
especially in like third world countries and
crazy.
Stuff. Like there are a lot of girls that are getting taken advantage of, and
yeah,
it's not like
gross.
Yeah, it's horrible. Because like
it's a big thing once that, or if even that list finally drops. We've been kind of like waiting a couple days now to see who's on that list, but there's been pictures. We have an insider. Who knows him, knew him.
You have an insider?
Yes.
Who's the insider?
I can't say, but you know him too. We talked about it. But from his words, he said that he definitely knew there was some stuff going on. But I mean, if you're a man in that type of business, I mean, guys go out, they do some stuff. You know what I mean? It's normal, I would say. But he didn't know to that extent. Okay, moving on to a lighter note is Puberty, the big Instagram account that everyone kind of is. I think he was under the Puberty admin of like the person of the year, but it turned out it was Mr.Beast. Who else would it be?
Yes, Mr.Beast. He did
a lot this year.
Yeah, he always does a lot, and he gained 100 million subscribers in 1 year, which is insane. Which is double of what
he already had.
No, not even that. Double of what the second channel that got the most subscribers got.
Who was the third?
The second, I'm not sure, but I'm saying he like doubled whatever he had, more than doubled.
Well, he's the second subscribed channel.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like how he like had 100 million, he gained 100 million plus subscribers in a year.
Yeah.
The second runner up of most
in total. Okay.
Yeah, we like more than doubled them.
Yeah.
And which is crazy. And he does a lot of good. He makes cool videos, interesting videos. He has a lot of money. He always donates and stuff to his people. And I mean, it's fun and good what he's doing. And he's not really like a bad person. It doesn't seem that way anyways. He just makes videos and gives people money. Yeah, gives people money.
So, congrats to you, Jimmy.
I want to talk about one thing. I actually saw this video last night. I don't know if you watched it. It was 7 days in solitary confinement. Finish it. But
started watching it.
I was watching it and I was like, I could do that. Like that's not like I was looking at it and I was like.
Well, I didn't finish it, so I don't know the outcome. But I think it's harder than you think.
No, yeah, no. I was gonna get to that point.
Okay,
so
sorry.
Like I was watching. I was like, I can do that. Like this doesn't really like me. Like if you told me to spend 7 days in solitary confinement, and if you do, you get X amount of money.
Well, imagine just sitting in here for 7 days straight.
I think I could do it.
What could you do?
I think I could do it.
But what would you do?
I would just meditate and think, and like and sleep. But like I was looking at it, but the more I looked at it, and when I got to the end, and like I guess I noticed how quiet it was and how like. I'm like, you know what? I can notice how like he is having a hard time, because it is hard.
What's the difference? Because you literally have nothing. You can't do anything.
No, because he was like, for me, the buried alive seemed crazy.
The what?
7 days buried alive.
Oh.
For me, that's way harder than solitary confinement.
Well, he had things to do.
I mean, but he couldn't move. He didn't really have things to do. He just talked with his friends sometimes.
But he had like they gave him things. He had stuff in the coffin.
I think like books, maybe.
Yeah, you could read.
But yeah, he's a good person and glad he won. I don't know if he won anything. I think he commented, "Do I get money?"
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just funny. I also wanted to mention, like, do you know that meme page called Daquan?
Mm-hmm.
They supposedly, it was this whole thing. I think World Star bought the page off him for $4 million.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, I was like, no one knows who runs the account.
Yeah.
And who originally ran that account. But, like, the fact that he got $4 million or however much he got, $4 million off of an account that he basically, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It
because reminds me of like the faceless channels, like YouTube channels, or like the TikTok, like they just post like soccer videos.
Yeah, or like 10 hours of rain or something, and then people sleep to it and they get views.
Yeah, mad money. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Shouts to them. So I saw on puberty, going back to puberty, was Vladimir Putin apparently thought that Dobby from Harry Potter was based off of him, and he was going to sue Warner Brothers. I don't know how much, but I guess later found out. Be like, but also it's like, how do you prove that? Because that's kind of a diss toward him, because Dobby is a little like freak looking. You know what I mean?
He's a little goblin.
So it's like for him to think like, oh, that looks like me. It's like you're calling yourself like freak, like a freak looking.
I don't think that even looks like him though.
It kind of does. They're both bald, got big ears.
Okay, they're both bald and got big ears.
No, they look like each other kind of, but also too, like, how do you say, like, prove that it wasn't like? Well, I guess they have like old sketches or like when you're making a movie.
What if there's coincidence? You know.
It could be, but like like when you're making up a movie and stuff, like drawing out characters, especially like that. He's like obviously in animation or whatever. Yeah. You gotta get like references from other things. So I don't know, but I think it's funny and it definitely does look like him. So I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Did you see the Instagram post?
No, I didn't.
Let me look for it, but it does look like him. Not gonna lie. It definitely looks like him. Tell me it doesn't. Look at the face and the eyes, guys.
I think it does a little bit,
It does.
Yeah.
So he was going to sue them, but didn't, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I mean, he's not gonna win. I mean, I don't know if that's even like 100% true, but
no, it's real.
No,
Puberty posted it.
That doesn't mean it's real.
That's where I get my news.
That's where you get your news.
Yeah, so this was a fun episode.
Yeah.
But to close things out, how was your new year?
It was good. Just hung out with my family and drank. Ate chicken.
Chicken nugs.
Chicken nugs.
I had Chinese food like I said I was going to.
Yeah.
It was really good.
What Chinese food you got?
Sungwo.
Sungwo?
Sungwo.
What is that?
Sungwoo?
What is that?
I forget what the restaurant name is. Sesame chicken.
I mean what you got to eat, not what.
Sesame chicken. Some broccoli.
Beans?
No. Some, what else we get? Like dumplings
rice?
Are really good. Got some rice.
Yeah, of course you got rice.
Rice. Soy sauce. They got like wonton things. Wontongs.
Wonton.
What I say? So like.
I don't know.
Enunciate. My brother likes those. I don't really like my favorite sesame chicken. I vibe with that, and I like the vegetables, Chinese vegetables.
Yeah, my favorite is chicken broccoli and white rice. I love those.
That's good. I like usually like the chicken with mixed vegetables, because broccoli, I don't really like broccoli that much. You get the mixed vegetables, you get all the different flavored of vegetables.
Well, yeah, even the rice and the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, because broccoli isn't by itself. It's just like, I mean, you get used to it, but.
Yeah, but Sungwo has the best sesame chicken ever. It's so good. You like sesame chicken?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound convincing.
Sesame, isn't that just like the chicken though?
It's chicken, yeah.
Yeah, I like chicken. Right, man.
It's chicken with sauce. And sesame
I
seed.
think chicken, broccoli, and white rice is that. It has the sauce on it. It's like covered in sauce.
It's fried.
Oh, I don't think I've ever tried it.
It's really good from Sungwo exclusively.
Oh, you need to take me there one
I'm
time.
not taking you there.
What do you mean? What? Come on, are you gonna mention these things to me and not take me there?
Because you never even had it. How are you gonna know if you like it?
My first experience.
You don't like sesame chicken.
I never tried it. I told you.
It's good, so I like it. It's my favorite. And then I had some my favorite drink. What's my favorite drink?
Vodka.
Yes.
I don't know which.
Anything with vodka. I had a vodka cranberry with some limon.
I had whiskey.
And a little bit of soda water, seltzer.
Salsa water, yeah. And I had whiskey with chicken. from KFC.
Very New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of noise up there. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. Resuscitating some people. All right, guys. So, Happy New Year to you all.
Happy New Year.
Hope you enjoy. Hope you were safe.
Hope you get your resolutions done. Make sure to keep grinding. Keep grinding every day. Keep grinding every day. And doing your thing.
Yes.
And work hard. Play hard. 100%.
Work hard, play hard, work. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Good song. All right. So, see you next week. This has been the FM Podcast with
Fredy
and Nicole. Bye.
Bye.